Like, if they really sold 1 million, as whatever this guy said or whatever those said, right? This part, Sucker Punch themselves, they would be the number one, the very first place to actually share it. So today I was searching into the internet and I saw somebody just like coping and just lying, bluntly lie about Ghost of Yotei selling 1.3 million in like a few days. In the 3 days, this is Ghost of Tsushima. But I saw, yeah, like this one, Ghost of Yotei sold 1.3 million copies on the first day. Like, you know, and then just trying to like shut down whatever other people who actually boycotted the game or whatever that is, right? And just trying to, you know, just talk about, like, just trying to cope. The game actually did well. But the game, if the game really did well, then why the hell that we see something like this? This is like another fake shit, right? Then why the hell this thing, right, 1 million copies sold thing, was never shown in Sucker Punch themselves? This is the official Sucker Punch thing. It should be, you know, pinned. It should be around here. It should be said, we sold 1 million copy. You know, that's gonna be a public, you know, a statement that says our game is doing well and whatever that is. Like, if it really sells 1 million copy, they will be the number one place to actually really shows that. So I did some digging. I really did some digging. Look at this. I'm just gonna scroll, right? I'm gonna scroll. We don't see any 1 million at all. 1 million, no 1 million yet. But I'm not pretty sure, man, because this game is getting a huge backlash. A lot of people, you know, like boycotting the game and stuff. So the game being successful, being pushed, and the amount of you know, like the Sony and like, you know, journalists and stuff pushing and saying the game is having a very huge numbers in Metacritics and whatever score, review score and stuff. All this push, all this marketing push, it's just like people are not buying them. People really not buying them. They just feel weird, right? So the source about Ghost of Yotei sold 1 million copy, is it true? So I just went to Grok, just, you know, casually just check and see, is it reliable source that people claiming Ghost of Yotei sold 1 million copy? And they say no. Claims that Ghost of Yotei standalone sequel sold 1 million copy are not backed by a reliable source. So currently, you know what? This is actually made by a single report of this guy, Tech for Gamers, published in third, you know, which means it's like 2 days ago or something like that, right? At this moment, because when I was reading this, it was like yesterday, so it was like 4th, so it was like a day before. So citing an anonymous insider known as Milliman, gaming stats enthusiast on X, around 10k followers. It's just based on like a random guy, I would say, like anonymous insider. Like, if they really sold 1 million, as whatever this guy said or whatever those said, right? This part, Sucker Punch themselves, they would be the number one, the very first place to actually share it. Hey, look at our game, we sold 1 million copy, you know. They will be the number one, the very first one to actually say that. So far, I don't really see it. They just, you know, they just show whatever that is. They just show whatever they're trying to sell the games and stuff. You know, they just show, right? They're just sharing stuff that people are saying congratulations to them or whatever that is. But it's not this. It's not this. You know, like Groms, they found out they're claiming it goes to Yotei, the source, random tweet from an account with just 10k followers. And this is where the funny thing comes in, right? So, hold on. So today I actually post, because I saw a lot of people been sharing about that. Oh, look at the games owned, boycotter owns, you know, Ghost of Yotei sell 1 million copy and stuff, so much for boycotting. And apparently, because I shared this, like, no, the claim is not, whatever that is, and then I said, like, why is it not reliable? No official confirmation. You know, Sony from Sucker Punch as well. Nobody is confirming it yet. You know, and this is like the source of credibility issues. Tech for Gamers is a mid-tier gaming site focused on news and leak, but often relies on unverified insider without corroboration. So they actually have no receipts, if I'm not wrong, right? They have no receipts and shit like that. And I don't know. So this is like another post that they actually post this there on Reddit. Even in the Reddit, it actually get removed, right? Sorry, this post was removed by moderators. Unfortunately, original source of this info is not legit, or is a fake leaker. So that's the funny thing. Even Reddit rejects. So I don't know why they will like try to cope so hard. Let's say it's just like trying to make weird shit out. And I don't know why people don't really do their research well as well. Do your research properly, dude. People are just like, oh, look at that, like just sharing this around, right? Like just take this. They can just do their own like 1 million copies sold. They can just do their own like, you know, thumbnail, font and shit, and then they just upload that online, and everybody just believe it. Like, do your research. Where's the receipts? This is why, like, you know, internet is not for everybody. You really, nowadays, especially even with AI and stuff, like, you really need to learn how to read receipts. That's just what it is, man. You really need to learn how to do research. And I mean, like, there's always limitation. I mean, if you watch my videos and you follow my channel and you subscribe to my channel, you might actually, you know, realize, no, get exposed with all this information and stuff. But people, not everybody watch my stuff. Not everybody watch everybody's stuff, and not everybody was gonna say some part of this kind of like small thing. They would say, oh, it's kind of ridiculous and stuff. Who cares? They at studios and stuff. You know, like people boycotting the studios, but the game is fun, so it's fine. Like yesterday, I was watching the gameplay. I watched a whole 2 hours worth of the gameplay because, you know, somebody is playing it, and you know who that is. So I watched the whole gameplay, and I think the gameplay, yeah, it was okay. It's Ghost of Tsushima gameplay. They just take Ghost of Tsushima, change that into the girl, and then they now put it into like some extra stuff where you can play with the shamisen, and then you can, you know, barbecue some fish, or you can, you know, the gameplay and everything like that. It's okay because one thing they did very good is that they sell the game only on PlayStation 5. They didn't do it on PC. They didn't try to focus on two sides where the game is very playable. They don't have like, oh, weird, like, you know, like optimization issues and stuff, because they're trying to wide out the specs to many more peoples and stuff. You know, it just didn't happen. Like every time, a lot of people when they play a game on a PlayStation or any consoles, I think like PlayStation, it's just my experience on the PlayStation, it's very stable. Like most of the time, it's just you have a stable gameplay. And that's one of the things that they did very good, because they do that so that, you know, they just need to optimize only one thing. So the game is, it's like nowadays with so many games that run so poorly because of optimization issues. Once when a game that runs really well, everybody was just gonna be like, holy shit, this game can run, at least this game can run and we can play. So I can see a praise out of it that, you know, the game is probably like a 6 or something like that. It's a okay game. Right, but of course it's a very, you know, like on some of the people that says it's very DEI and stuff, some of the people that say it's very woke, or some of the people that says it's just a game, why you make it personal and shit like that. It's all up to you, but from what I can see with the game, it's just like Ghost of Tsushima. It's just like Ghost of Tsushima. They just changed the character, and I mean, like if I ever gonna try the game, I will play it in Japanese though. I'll play it in Japanese voice. I mean, like, if you hate the guy Erika or something like that because of her political view or whatever that is, you can always play the game in Japanese, right? Why would you need to like, you know, force yourself to listen to her voice or whatever that is? You can just change it to Japanese voice. I don't think the Japanese voice actress is bad, you know, necessarily bad or whatever that is, right? You know, if you don't like one thing, just move it on to like another side. But over the, like, none of, like, other than that, every single thing, the only thing I think the problem is right now is that people are trying to bluntly lie, and everybody just believe them without doing their own research. I think that's just my problem with the game, I guess. Like, my problem that I have, that is whatever happening recently. So other than that, is just what it is. Well, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. And yeah, drop a like, subscribe if you guys see more stuff like this. And I'll see you guys again on the next one. I don't know what you guys think. Do you guys think this is true? Do you guys think they managed to sell 1 million copy already? I mean, like, despite whatever happens, if you check on the trailers and stuff, there is a lot of dislike, but it's also a lot of likes. There are people who, like, you know, like the regular guy who doesn't really get too deep into all this, or the people who really enjoy Ghost of Tsushima, they just want to try and see what happens with Ghost of Yotei. But again, right? Like for me, I play a lot of PlayStation games because I've been playing a lot of PlayStation. Like I play with Spider-Man 1, it was good. Spider-Man 2, it disappoints me. So I know what's gonna happen here. Same thing goes with The Last of Us 1, it was great. Last of Us 2, it disappoints me. You know, we all see the pattern. We all see the pattern. You know, Watch Dog was great. Watch Dog 2 was like, what is that? Why? Saints Row was great until suddenly they change up Saints Row into something weird. And what's that? Like, you know, we see all this so obviously, but yet there are people that say, dude, it's just like Ghost of Tsushima, the game is good or whatever that is. I don't know. Very hard to say. Do you see Infamous? You see Infamous Second Son? It was okay. But then Infamous Second Son DLC, do you see that before? Yeah, you can see the pattern. You can see the pattern there. So again, if you guys are, you know, opening up your eyes, you guys might see. Okay, but nonetheless, you know what? Stop me yapping. I'll see you guys again on the next video. Okay, guys? I'll be seeing ya. Boom. Drop that bitch.